Hello everybody, it's Andrew Hutchings here, still not a licensed physician, still never giving medical advice, and this video is not even about medical stuff, but about why it's important to work out and be fit. Now, it's great to look good. I love looking good. I like that I'm dieting down, I'm seeing my abs a bit more. It's awesome to look good. Now, of course, you also do it to feel good. It's awesome to feel good. But there's another reason. Because it's awesome to be prepared. Because at the end of the day, you only have yourself. You. This is what you've got. If there's an emergency, you don't have these magical people to help you. You've got you. You've got whatever you can carry. You've got however far you can walk. You've got whatever skills you've got. And that's what you've got. That's why learning things is so valuable. You don't have to carry it with you. Everything you learn, you've got an awesome flash drive up here, hard drive, that can store a lot of stuff. That can come in value. And guess what? You're not going to lose this. You bring books with you, flash drives with you, you can lose them, they can get damaged. And I'm kind of joking about this because you're probably not going to bring it. I mean, it could actually be good to bring a survival book with you if there's an emergency so you can flip through it and try to read some stuff you don't know. Help you out if you get in a situation you're not prepared for. But the point is that if you're not prepared for something, it's going to be a lot harder to learn on the spot, or you're not going to learn at all. And to try, it's just great to have skills because you can bring them with you and they don't cost, it costs money to attain the skills one way or another, but they don't have any weight or anything. You can't lose them, you can't break them. But you've also got to be fit. If there's an emergency and you've got your backpack on your back, say even you don't have a backpack, but you've got to walk 50 miles. Can you? I mean, it doesn't sound fun to me, but I know I can. I'm not going to choose to go walk 50 miles right now, because I don't want, also I gotta study for an exam Monday, but yeah, usually you don't choose to go walk 50 miles, but it's good to know that you can walk indefinitely. But the crazy thing is not everybody can. Some people are going to die because they can't even walk enough. Isn't that crazy? Your inability to walk is going to kill you. And there's situations in which your inability to run will kill you or somebody you care about. Now, I'm not the best runner, but I do try to stay in some sort of cardiovascular shape. And if you're on the treadmill running, I've done this all throughout my life. You should either imagine you're running to somebody to save them, or you're running from somebody to save you. Because that's when running is the most important in your life. When it's going to save your life, or your family's life, or somebody you care about's life. That's why you need to be in shape. Because if you're a couch potato and you play video games and something happens, well, like I said, you might die because you can't walk far enough. You might die because you can't move fast enough. You might die because you can't fight good enough. You might die because you can't shoot good enough, or can't shoot at all, or don't have any guns. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons why. Oh, you might die because you starve to death. You might die because you dehydrate to death. As you see, there's a lot of reasons why you should always be working on making yourself stronger and better able to survive. And you really can't call yourself a man if you're not constantly working on being better able to survive. Unless you're just so incredibly able to survive that you don't need to keep working on it, that you can work on other things. But if you are going to be the first one to go in an emergency, you're not a man. And it's very sad. And the reality is, you think, say you're just a normal person. You go, oh, but I have a brother who's, 'Amazing. Yeah, your brother might keep you alive because he's your brother. You go, oh, but I've got a friend who's really. Maybe your friend will. Oh, but I know so and so who's all prepared. So and so is probably not going to help you. Your immediate family, maybe your best friend, or best friends, like if they're really truly good friends. But at the end of the day, you gotta remember, do you offer anything? If you offer nothing, even if someone's your best friend, if they're the kind of person that's preparing for everything, they're probably also thinking, I like you, you're my good friend, but you're dead weight. You're gonna lower my survivability, and you don't offer anything. So make sure you can offer something. Who knows, maybe you're a distraction for the wolves when you're walking through the forest. Can just push you down and run. So he'll bring you along until then. If you think, oh, only a psychopath would do that. No, anyone would do that. When it comes down to life or death, you're gonna try to survive. It's human nature. So yeah, you better be in good enough shape because one day you're probably gonna need that body of yours to survive. Now you may be going, but I live in a good, peaceful place. Like, there's nothing that's gonna happen. Now, probably you're not gonna live 100 years, but let's just take a 100-year time span. How often does nothing happen in 100 years? I mean, there hasn't been a war on U.S. soil in 100 years. That's kind of like one of the exceptional things. You can't say that for all of Europe. You can't say that for Asia. So yeah, there has not been a war on U.S. soil for 100 years. It's not the norm. In your lifetime, there's probably going to be something that happens. And if you're not prepared for it, you're going to die. Or you may get lucky and survive. You never know. But it's a lot better to not rely on luck. You've only got yourself. You've got what you know. You've got your physical capabilities. That's all you've got at the end of the day.